Hello, groove aficionados. Welcome back to House Foundations, where we don't just spin tracks, we unravel the tales behind the beats. I'm your host, C-Dub, and today we're diving deep into the iconic house music scenes and venues that define Chicago and New York City. Previously, we've explored Chicago's legendary warehouse with Frankie Knuckles and the electrifying music box helmed by Ron Hardy. Today, let's shine a spotlight on two other Windy City institutions that kept the rhythm alive: Smart Bar and the Power Plant. Picture this, it's 1982 in Chicago. The city is still reeling from the aftermath of Disco Demolition Night, but amidst the rubble of disco records, a new sound is emerging. Enter Smart Bar, nestled in the basement of the Metro building at 3730 North Clark Street. Founded by Joe Shanahan, this venue was envisioned as a haven for the burgeoning dance music scene. As Shanahan recalls, "I distinctly remember how Division Street and Rush Street clubs would not even let you on the dance floor without someone of the opposite sex. If you tried to dance by yourself or in a same-sex couple, the bouncer would tell you to leave." Smart Bar prided itself on its eclectic mix, drawing goths, rockers, industrial fans, and house heads under one roof. DJs like Frankie Knuckles and Joe Smooth graced its decks, spinning sets that often stretched into the early morning hours. The club's inclusive atmosphere and dedication to musical exploration ensured its lasting legacy in Chicago's nightlife. As one patron reminisced, "It was a special place. There was a variety of other alternative music types altogether." After departing the warehouse, Frankie Knuckles established the Power Plant in 1983. Situated on the near west side, this venue became his new playground, where he continued to innovate and define the house sound. Knuckles' sets were legendary, often featuring his own edits and remixes, keeping the dance floor pulsating until dawn. The Power Plant attracted a diverse crowd, all united by their love for the emerging house sound. Unfortunately, the club's reign was short-lived, closing its doors in 1985, but its impact on the Chicago house scene was indelible. Now let's hop over to the East Coast, where New York City was cultivating its own vibrant house scene. The Big Apple was home to several iconic venues that not only embraced house music, but also played pivotal roles in its evolution. At 84 King Street stood the Paradise Garage, operating from 1977 to 1987. Under the masterful curation of resident DJ Larry Levan, the Garage became a sanctuary for dance music enthusiasts. Levan's eclectic mixes of disco, soul, and emerging house tracks created an atmosphere that was both electric and intimate. His Saturday night sets were legendary, often stretching into Sunday afternoon. As Levan once said, "The Garage was more than a club. It was a family. We were all connected through the music." Founded by David Mancuso in 1970, the Loft was initially an invitation-only party held in his own home at 645 Broadway. Unlike traditional nightclubs, it emphasized high-quality sound and a welcoming environment. Mancuso's audiophile approach and eclectic music selection made the Loft a seminal space for dance music culture. The parties were known for their inclusive atmosphere, attracting a diverse crowd united by their love for music and dance. Opened in 1989 at 530 West 27th Street, the Sound Factory quickly became a focal point for house music enthusiasts. DJ Junior Vasquez held a residency there, drawing crowds with his innovative mixes and energetic sets. Vasquez noted, "The Sound Factory was a place where I could experiment, where the crowd trusted me to take them somewhere new." His marathon sets, often lasting until noon the next day, became the stuff of legend, solidifying the Sound Factory's place in New York's clubbing history. Situated at 126 East 14th Street, the Palladium was transformed into a nightclub in 1985 by former Studio 54 owners Steve Rubell and Ian Schrager. The venue was known for its grand architecture, impressive art installations, and diverse music nights, including house music events that drew large crowds. One particularly memorable event was the Saturday Night Fervor Party, which attracted a diverse crowd of dance music enthusiasts. Emerging in the early 1990s, The Shelter continued the legacy of New York City's house music scene. Known for its deep house music and spiritual vibe, it provided a space for dancers to immerse themselves in the music, maintaining the city's rich dance culture. The club's emphasis on community and musical exploration made it a beloved institution among house music aficionados. One of the most notable events at The Shelter was the MLK Sunday Party, featuring DJs such as Timmy Regisford, Soul Summit, and DJ Tara, highlighting the deep connection between dance music and Black liberation. Now let's talk about the Red Zone, a club that holds a special place in the hearts of many, especially because of the legendary David Morales. Located on West 54th Street, the Red Zone became a hotspot in the late 1980s and early 1990s. David Morales, known for his innovative and soulful house mixes, held a residency there that is still talked about today. His sets were a masterful blend of deep house, garage, and tribal beats, creating an atmosphere that was both electrifying and intimate. As Morales himself reflected, a major throwback to 1991 was at the Red Zone, New York City. What a time in my DJ career. That's all for today's deep dive into the iconic house music venues of Chicago and New York City. We've covered the spots that define the era and the DJs who push the sound forward, the legendary nights that still echo through the dance floors today. Whether you were there back in the day or just discovering these stories now, house music's roots run deep, and its influence is still felt worldwide. Join me next time on House Foundations as we continue to explore the beats that built the scene. Until next time, keep the beats alive.